Leap are a local charity that helps local families save money, reduce energy in their home and reduce carbon emissions.
We're focused on helping people reduce their energy that they use in their daily lives. We're based in rural Renfewshire and we look after 7 rural villages in Renfewshire. So we go to people's houses and we offer them free home energy check, which is to look around their home and to figure out ways that they can save energy and save money.
Then we go through with a questionnaire with a householder and see if we can save them some energy, which in turn will obviously reduce the cost of their fuel bills, which is a win-win situation.
We follow this up with a tailored report called a Home Action Plan. So that describes all the actions that people can take in their home.
And also, just recently, we've started to Make It Happen project where we can actually do the small jobs for people who maybe find it difficult to get a tradesman in.
The house is very cold and very damp, and strangely enough in the middle room specifically, and Leap got a thermal image photograph taken of the building which highlighted part of where the problems were lying. We actually had a hole underneath the window ledge behind the radiator in our daughter's room, which is why it was always so cold. Trying to find services who would do such small jobs was quite difficult, and through Leap and Jen they managed to engage a gentleman who was able not only to remove the radiator but also plaster and fill the gap where the hole was, and obviously to stop the draft getting out. And we're very, very grateful that Leap have done this for us.
Leap exists to help meet the climate challenge at a local level, a community level. The main message we are trying to get across is that people can actually make a difference to their environment.
We're rooted in our community, so we try to understand what our community needs and react to it.
The energy advice we provide is free and impartial to local residents.
We're not tied to any companies or we're not promoting any specific activity.
I did the draft test and I did the thermal imaging. And then when you come back in, the worst thing was the windows. They were the worst.
Yeah, this window here has had some secondary glazing added to the inside. The improvement it makes in the room is really quite dramatic.
That is the best thing of this secondary glazing. I'm not up for half an hour every morning drying them off. You know, it's been great, really.
We've actually done some draft proof around this door, top and 2 sides. We've got a colour to match the door to suit the customer, and she's very happy with it. And the result is a draft-free front door.
And I haven't had to switch the heating on at all because I felt such a difference with the glazing, you know. You don't get a draft when you go up to the door in the hall or the windows, you know.
We've managed to get hold of funding for small projects whereby we've looked at houses for which the only method of insulating them properly is for external wall insulation.
These people have cold homes because there's basically just a stone wall or a brick wall between them and the outside. So the external wall acts as a kind of like an insulation jacket, a tank jacket almost, like, and it keeps the heat in the home. So it's for people who don't really have any other options. It's quite expensive to do. So for us having a scheme that can help people out to do this that mightn't be able to do it otherwise is fantastic.
We've managed to get 7 homes in Lochwinnock with the external wall insulation. The homeowners there have benefited from this for a good year now.
Leap contacted me asking if I'd be interested in external insulation, and Alistair came and explained it, and no hesitation, of course we were interested. It certainly can't fail, it's on the outside. So the weather is hitting the insulation before the brickwork. Over the winter and the heating on and the walls drying out, we certainly notice a difference now.
All of the Leap staff are absolutely brilliant. They're so approachable, they're very pleasant, and they will give you any information they can. If they haven't got the information that you're looking for, they always come back to you with the information that might be what you're tailored to your needs.
Just came in, did it, and that was that. Yeah, it has made a tremendous difference, and I'm so grateful for it.
Luckily for us, it didn't cost us anything, you know, whereas it would probably cost us at least £80, maybe £90 just for that one small area.
Absolutely brilliant, not one penny. A super system, yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Recommend Leap. Absolutely.
We have 2 offices. We're in in Lochrunnit in 22 Church Street and Renfewshire Place in Bridgeweir. We also do a weekly pop-up surgery in the Carrick in Houston, so come and see us into our offices or stop us on the street. Most of us are local. I think I'd describe us that we help people. I think that's the best way of describing us.